Ledama Ole Kina is a Kenyan politician, entrepreneur, media professional, and education advocate who currently serves as the senator for Narok County. He is in his second term in the Senate after being re-elected in 2022, having first won the seat in 2017 on an Orange Democratic Movement or ODM ticket. Known for his outspoken personality and strong positions on governance, land rights, and economic policy, Ole Kina has remained a prominent and often controversial figure in Kenya's political landscape. Born on November 11, 1974, Ledama Ole Kina was raised in Olombo-Kishi, a small village near Narok town. His early life was deeply rooted in Maasai culture and rural traditions. During school holidays, he spent much of his time with his parents and grandfather herding livestock, experiences that shaped his identity and grounded him in pastoral life from a young age. Ole Kina began his formal education at Ole Sankale Primary School before proceeding to Narok High School, where he completed his secondary education, graduating in 1993, with some records indicating 1994. After finishing high school, he worked as an assistant producer for Reuters Africa Journal in Nairobi, a job he took on specifically to save money for further studies abroad. He later moved to the United States, where he pursued higher education. Ole Kina earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science and English Communication from the University of Massachusetts, Boston, completing his studies in 2002. Between 1995 and 1999, he was actively enrolled in undergraduate studies, and during this period, he also attended Fort Lewis College in Durango, Colorado, where he undertook additional academic work. From 1999 to 2001, he served as a lecturer at Fort Lewis College. Some academic records further indicate that he pursued or holds a Master of Arts in International Relations from the University of Massachusetts, Boston. Ole Kina comes from a family with a strong history of public service. His father, Maitaganyu Ole Ninshoshi, also spelled Maitaganyu, served during the First World War and later worked as an engineer for the British colonial government. His mother, Saminta Enole Torome, is sometimes identified in reports as Muhiki, with references suggesting Kikuyu roots. His grandfather, James Ole Torome, was also an engineer and fought in both the First and Second World Wars. These generational experiences of service and discipline played a significant role in shaping Ole Kina's worldview. His sister, Lillian Sinoy Barr, rose to international prominence in 2024 when she made history as the first Black mayor in Northern Ireland, serving in the Derry City and Strabane District Council. Professionally, Ole Kina built a diverse career spanning media, academia, advocacy, business, and politics. In the mid-1990s, he worked as an assistant producer for Reuters African Journal. While living in the United Kingdom and the United States, he also worked as a reporter and producer for European Business News, Education Television Network, and Diverse Productions, gaining extensive experience in international media. In 1999, he gained global attention after becoming the first Maasai to walk across the United States, covering more than 1,700 miles in 2 separate journeys. The walk was intended to raise awareness about the importance of quality education in Kenya. That same year, he founded Maasai Education Discovery, MED, a non-profit organization dedicated to providing scholarships and educational resources, particularly for Maasai girls and boys. MED remains one of his most enduring advocacy initiatives. Ole Kina entered elective politics after years of activism and public engagement. Before winning the Narok Senate seat, he unsuccessfully ran for president of Kenya between 2011 and 2012, and later contested the Narok gubernatorial seat in 2013. In 2017, he was elected senator for Narok County and went on to secure a second term in 2022. In the Senate, Ole Kina has served on several key committees, including Senate Business, Energy, and Health committees as of 2025. His legislative work includes sponsoring major bills such as the County Oversight and Accountability Bill and the Seeds and Plant Varieties Amendment Bill during the 2024-2025 sessions. Alongside politics, Ole Kina is an entrepreneur. Under the Nkanasa brand, he operates multiple ventures, including the Nkanasa milk plant, which produces long-life milk and is being expanded with a 40,000-liter cooling facility. He also runs Nkanasa Market, which sells dairy products and high-end meat. In 2025, he launched a fragrance line made using locally sourced Leleshwa shrubs, an initiative he described as a way to create local employment. From 2013 to 2017, he was a senior partner at Sadai Media Group, which took over and privatized Sadai FM, a former community radio station. Ole Kina generally keeps his private life out of the public eye. However, in April 2025, he made a rare public appearance with his wife, formally introducing her to the public for the first time. He is a father of 3 children, and in January 2025, his son Shady Mayan reportedly celebrated his wedding. His personal life has also attracted controversy. In 2021, an Esther Wanjiru filed a child upkeep lawsuit seeking Kenya shillings $350,000 per month, claiming Ole Kina had fathered her child during a brief relationship between 1919 and 2020. In 2022, DNA results reportedly excluded him as the biological father, although the case remained contentious after the woman requested fresh tests, alleging flaws in the original process. Financially, Ole Kina's exact net worth is not publicly documented. As a senator in 2025, he earned a gross monthly salary of approximately Kenya shillings 739,600, with allowances potentially raising total monthly earnings to over Kenya shillings 1.45 million. He also receives car maintenance, sitting allowances, and a one-time car reimbursement per term. Beyond public income, his wealth is linked to his businesses, agriculture, real estate, and livestock holdings. While unverified social media estimates in early 2025 placed his net worth at around Kenya shillings 3 billion, these figures remain speculative. He resides in a palatial mansion in Ayor Akule and Kanasa Village, Narok County, owns substantial farmland, and maintains significant livestock holdings in line with Maasai tradition. He has also publicly discussed building quality housing for his staff and once proposed donating land in Narok for a potential Harvard University campus. Ole Kina's outspoken nature has often drawn him into controversy. In February 2020, he was arrested and charged with hate speech following remarks made at a BBI rally and during a television interview, accused of making inflammatory statements on land and ethnic representation in Narok. In June 2022, the National Cohesion and Integration Commission, NCIC, pardoned him after he expressed regret and committed to reconciliation efforts. Between 2024 and 2025, he clashed publicly with Narok Governor Patrick Ntutu, accusing the county government of financial mismanagement, including alleged unaccounted bursary funds. He has also been involved in legal disputes over a Kenya shillings 1.6 billion revenue collection tender, with the Court of Appeal dismissing his application to halt the process in May 2025. In late 2025, Ole Kina accused Kefis of sabotaging his Seeds and Plant Varieties Amendment Bill, while the agency warned the proposed changes could threaten food security. That same year, he stirred debate by criticizing IMF policies, describing them as economic bullying and urging African nations to resist externally imposed economic directives. Despite persistent criticism, legal disputes, and political battles, Ledama Ole Kina remains one of Narok County's most influential figures, deeply rooted in his Maasai heritage, vocal on national issues, and active across politics, business, and advocacy.